Good morning, guys. It's Miss Susan and Haile. There he is. We miss seeing y'all in Sunday school. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their summer. And we wish all the dads out there happy Father's Day. Today, we are going to talk about our earth and caring for the earth and what a beautiful earth God has given us. So we're starting outside because we wanted to show you the garden that we planted when we started quarantine. We just wanted to show you how we're caring for the land and using it wisely and growing our own food. And maybe you can do some of this at home too. All right, Haile, will you show us what we have? These are our tomato plants. And y'all can see we've got some tomatoes that I think are ready to pick. Haile, you want to pick those tomatoes for us? Yeah. We can have those for dinner. Maybe not the one with yellow on it, but the other one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gently pick it if you can. All right. Let's show them what else we have. What's that plant right there?
Basil.
We have some basil. These are peppers, but I don't know if we've had much luck with this plant.
Yellow peppers.
This one though, we can see we've had some peppers. We've been picking off of this plant, eating peppers for dinner. And then this one, we're growing some bell peppers. Are they supposed to be yellow?
I think.
I don't know.
No, it's on the brick.
And then right here, we're growing some limes. You can see we have lemons. You can see we've got at least one.
No, and we have.
And then over there in the distance, we're trying to grow watermelon and cantaloupe. But I'll keep you posted on how that goes. All right, Haile and I are back inside. Fox is not with us today, by the way, because he is at golf camp. But I'm gonna tell y'all our story today. It is from the book of Psalms, and I know that the kids from my class can give me a fun fact about Psalms. Haile, do you know a fun fact about Psalms? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's in the Old Testament. And then what's our fun fact?
It's in the largest book of the Bible.
It is the largest book of the Bible. So let me read you our story. God sits resting in his chair. He's just finished remodeling heaven. Now he has an idea. And he says to the angels and archangels sitting around with him, "We just made the new heaven. Now let's make us the new earth." So God whispers into your ear, "New earth, let's make us a new earth. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you, and I want you to help me. Open up your gospel eyes and look around." So God takes an old star all burnt out and rolls it around in his hand, and he throws it up into the deep, deep of space. And there it hangs, the new earth. Same as the old one, but you can see it if you open your gospel eyes. Now, gospel eyes need gospel song. So, come, let us sing to the Lord. Let us shout for joy to the rock of our salvation. For the Lord is a great God. Don't you know it? God holds the caves and the hills and the mountains in her hand. She kneads them together like squishy dough. She makes some high and some low, some wet and some dry. She makes some bumpy and some smooth, some cold and some warm. She scoops out a giant hole, and there she puts the oceans. And ta-da! Let the earth jump for joy for being born. Now, the angels and archangels and all the people shout for joy. Now, says God, what goes here? Open your gospel eyes and see. God snaps his fingers, and with each snap pops up trees and grass and flowers and weeds and forests and meadows. On the tip of his finger, God takes a cactus and flings it onto the dry land. From the palm of his hand, God squishes some seaweed and plops it into the sea. Then God says, now it's time for you and you and you to help me. Look around you. Look all around. What shall we do with our new earth? What shall we do with this land? So close to God's heart. So, God is telling us that he wants us to take care of his land.
Look.
And that's what Haile and I were sort of showing you with our garden that we were doing. And there are lots of ways that we can take care of God's land. Like I said, you too can grow a garden at home. You can just start with little seeds if you wanted to, and like an egg carton, and put some soil in the egg carton and grow some seeds. And then when the seeds start to sprout, you can put them outside. Today we have some activities that we are going to show you. Obviously some are marshmallows. Hale's already eating it. Today for our activity, we're going to make a snowflake. We need toothpicks and marshmallows. So the reason that we're making snowflakes is because water is an essential part of life on earth. And we're talking about earth and what God gave us on this earth. The water that we have is all the water that we have. As far as we know, we can't extract any more water from the earth or from outer space. So it's important that we conserve our water supply. Now in Charleston, it doesn't snow, but say we lived in Colorado or say we lived in West Virginia, where it does snow. And the snow is one form of water that helps us to sustain ourselves during the summer months when our water levels are lower, when it's hot and it's dry. In regions where it does snow, all of that snow that packs onto the ground in the winter is melted away, and the water is used during the spring and summer for electricity and for drinking. So anyway, I thought that the snowflake activity would be fun for everybody since it involves marshmallows. You just want to take one marshmallow, and we're going to pop 8 toothpicks around the marshmallow, sort of like we're making a pinwheel. And then on the other side of these 8 toothpicks, we're gonna put another marshmallow. Actually, you know what? Don't do 8, do 6. That works better. So once you do your 6, then you pop marshmallows all around, and then we're gonna connect those marshmallows with another toothpick. And then we're gonna keep building on that. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Hale's already eating a snowflake, but here is my snowflake that I made with marshmallows and toothpicks. Now, one lesson that Hale and I learned while doing this is that it's probably better to get the big marshmallows. One, because they're better to eat, but also because they're gonna help hold your snowflake together better. But anyway, there's our final product of our snowflake, and I hope that you enjoy making that at home. Let's go ahead and do our closing prayer. All right, can you bow your head for me? Will you close your eyes and bow your head? Let's worry about eating that later, okay? Okay. All right. No, we're not gonna do that during the prayer. All right, God, our Creator, you give us all good things of the earth for our enjoyment. Now send us out to enjoy our world, and then always to praise you for the wonders of the earth and our life and your love for us. In Jesus' name, amen. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord. What do you say?
Amen.
No, what else do you say?
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope to see y'all soon.